Garmadon's rockin', talking trouble, walking trouble, double trouble. He's got a shadow sphere. Garmadon's rockin', yeah. Enough of my lame jokes that no one gets. Hey guys, welcome to Brick Boy, the show where we review LEGO sets. And today we got a Ninjago spinner, set number 2256, has 23 pieces, ages 6 to 14. It costs $9.99. If you get it at Toys R Us, it's $13.99, but that's all in the story that I'm sure no one cares about except for me, because you're so stupid in your fat head pants, people. It's Lord Garmadon! Yeah, Lord Garmadon is the, of course, the leader of all the skeletons in the underworld and such. So yeah, he's pretty cool. But first I'd like to make a little, announcement. This show will actually be getting a little bit of an update in the new year, January 2nd, I think is the day. Yeah, January 2nd, when this when another review comes out. I'll actually be getting a new name, a new little style. Not really much difference in the show, just a little tiny tweaks because apparently there's someone else on the internet called Brick Boy, and you know, it gets kind of weird. Just kinda. But yeah, I thought since I just recently discovered him I thought, oh, I can't have this. So yeah, I guess in the new year I'm gonna change my name to from Brick Boy to something else. So that's gonna be a little exciting. But you know, whatever. So of course, let's look at the blister package. Whatever. I didn't keep too great condition of this one. Sometimes they're just good and sometimes they're not. I don't know why. So of course, you know, the card holder, the stand, a bunch of pieces. This little cardboard part can come out if you desire it to. And here we got advertisements for Kai DX, which I've said in the past only comes in the Mountain Shrine, Sensu, Whiplash, Starter Set, and Cruncha. And yeah, and again down here it shows him losing, just like Whiplash. Man, these skeletons just suck. They just suck. They do kind of suck, but Garmadon's technically a human body. So yeah, it's the box. Let's look at our Lord Garmadon. So of course he's a very nice minifigure. He's got the samurai helmet from Series 3, with the bone and the helmet. And his face is very nice. Kind of got a Chinese dragon look, I think was the impression. He's got, of course, the rib cage kind of exposed. Just the regular black pants. And then he's got his golden weapon, the golden lightning rod. I don't even know what it's called, but it's a pretty cool piece. It's got one of these gold pieces here, gold piece right there. Very cool looking. I think it's a little cooler than his, standard staff. And of course, the spinners are very dark, purple. Very nice. It's clear all around. It's very nice color, very dark, very cool looking. Design's pretty cool. It's pretty similar to Sensei Wu, but you know, nice little style. Let's spin this baby. You can't see that at all, can you? Whee! Spin. Of course, the spinners spin very nice, like they always do. Very nice, high quality spinner. That's, I think, the only reason these cost so much. Because apparently in the 2011 they're taking out the spinners for some of them and making them $5. So these spinners must be the reason of the high price. So yeah, of course it's got the spinningness here, just like they always do. Got a piece on the bottom. Okay, now let's look at the weapons you get. First, you get this double-sided scythe. I guess it's supposed to be a double-sided scythe or whatever. It's a pretty cool piece. I like this weapon. Yeah, pretty cool weapon. And then he gets the big, large sword. I don't know what to call it, but it's a very nice looking sword. I always like these swords. It's also a pretty good weapon. So next you get the bricks. You get the two 2x1 bricks in this light green, and then the 2x2 flat brick It doesn't come with the clip pieces like the Cole DX, Zane DX, Knuckle, and Nia came with, because he doesn't have any cards to use those. Oh shoot. Knock down Luigi and Victini like I always do. I always knock down Luigi and Victini. I always do. Yeah. Alright, so now I've looked at all the pieces. Let's get to the cards. Again, like I've done in the past couple times, I'm going to look at the cards and then I'm going to tell you like details about them and such, because I don't think people really care about the game in much details as I do. There's Garmadon. He's, of course, all 4 elements. I think he should have been lightning, because just look at that. He's using lightning magic. Come on. He's got 1200 SP. Does that mean something? He's got 300 of every stat. There's his face. His evil face. He's got his own, like, stat. So his first card, Double Trouble. It's a gold weapon card. It costs 300 lightning. It says, take any 2 weapons if you win. It's a very nice card. Definitely very nice, because basically all you have to do is win 2 matches and keep your golden weapon. You can definitely use this late in the, if you've already taken a weapon, you can use this to, surprise them. Like if you use it with the, on the first weapon, then they'll be like, oh crud, I have to hurry up and get this win and play like Flame Pit and stuff. But with this, it's much easier to knock him out pretty fast. I just said I wouldn't explain the strategies. Stop doing that. Shadow Sphere. It's a golden weapon card. It's 200 Earth. It says give up headgear to cancel opponent's card. That's a nice card. Finders Keepers. Win if opponent drops a weapon. It's a golden weapon card and it costs 200 lightning. This is a okay card. Not too great. It's situational. And card freeze. Opponent cannot play cards until play wins. This could be a nice card, but yeah, it's a pretty good card. One of his better, not honestly, it's not one of his better ones. So yeah, that's Garmadon's cards. He's got some really nice cards, really playable ones. Double Trouble and Shadow Sphere, really nice. And card freeze is pretty good, and that's a reprint of another card, a reprint, but it came in the Cole pack. It's very nice. I like getting 2 of those. Alright, so I guess from now on I'll just give the spinners the 1 rating, just because it's basically the same the whole time. I'll give it a 8 out of 10 just because his spinner's really nice. This is the cheapest way to get his minifigure. The second cheapest way is to get the Skull Truck, which is $60. Hoping to get that one because that's really nice. It seems like a nice set. He's got some cool weapons. And of course his cards, which I think is the main feature. They're pretty good cards, and of course it's got really fantastic stats. So yeah, now I guess we'll go to the strategy of the cards. Even though I already said Double Troubles. So yeah, it's Double Trouble strategy. Very nice. Shadow Sphere, give up headgear to cancel opponent's cards. Very nice card. Something to notice is these 3 cards all have the same exact pose. Of course, nice to cancel cards like Flame Pit and Nice Spikes and whatever else. Because I think they've remade that type of card way too many times. Honestly, at one point it just gets redundant because, like, one time I was playing with someone else and he picked the cards and then he just, like, took out all of the bad cards and had, like, just, like, 4 of those cards. So he just, like, won. He kept winning because, like, all he had was, like, Flame Pit cards. It was just too easy. So I think this card is very good to negate them. But you have to give up your headgear, which prevents you from using trade-off and such, which is kind of nah. But otherwise, yeah, it's a good card. It's kind of like Junk Arm in Pokemon. And next, Finders Keepers. When an opponent's character drops a weapon. This would be a pretty good card. It depends. You could use it with a combination of a Sonic Roar. Depends, because with Sonic Roar, the card that says your opponent's character in any way you want until the player wins. I'm not sure if that allows you to pose your opponent's weapon. If it does, then this could be a really good card because you could pose your opponent just really barely holding onto it, and then you use this really easily to get it. But otherwise, it's not too rare for your opponent to lose their weapon. And also, it's a golden weapon card. But that's probably the worst part about it, is that it's a golden weapon card. If it wasn't a golden weapon card, I could really think this is a pretty good card, but otherwise not too great. Next is card freeze. Opponent can't play any cards until player wins, which is, of course, as I said, is a really nice card. It came in the Call card pack, which you know, it's nice having two of them. Of course, is like if you use Flame Pit or something, you can use this, and then they won't be able to use snow surfing to avoid it or anything, because Flame Pit and such lasts until it your opponent gets hit by it. It doesn't just go away after one turn, which is really nice about that. With card freeze, you could, you know, make it easier on yourself, or you could use this set in combination with Endurance to get a little bit of a boost. Make sure your opponent doesn't use any cards to help them spin faster or something. So yeah, that's Garmadon's cards. He's got some really nice cards. I definitely recommend you get this card pack. He's one of the better ones. This and Sensei Wu, they got some pretty good cards. But the only downside about those two is both of them are usually golden weapon cards. But if you use cards like Weapon Swap, you can usually avoid that. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time for a review of a Hero Factory set. So except for that. And I'm pretty sure this is the last review I'm going to be doing before Christmas. Hello, Merry Christmas to all. A good night, says the Alien Santa. And also says, Alien Metal Sonic, Merry Christmas. Yeah, we don't really listen to him much. Later.